Hello and welcome to lecture 7 part 16 of this Python tutorial series. Topic of today's session is decorators. Overall goal of our tutorial series is to learn Python by implementation. Objective of today's session is to understand what is a decorator, how it wraps a normal function to add additional functionality, what are various syntaxes of writing decorators, how to write decorators with multiple parameters. What do you mean by decorator stacking? What is a general decorator? And how to write decorators which are debuggable later. Decorator is a function inside Python which receives another function as an argument, add a new functionality to this function and return a new function at the output. It provides a feature of reusability inside Python, means the function which I previously written can be taken, their behavior can be extended and a new behavior is given as the output of the decorator. It do not modify the functionality of the function which is received as an input argument. It produces a new output function as a return from the decorator itself. As everything in Python is an object, the function decorator is also callable. It receives another function which is also callable, and it produces a output a new function which is an object which can also be called. Let us understand this by example. We are writing a normal function func. This function is a normal function wherein we are printing a statement, print. What we are printing? Data science and machine learning. Execute the cell normal function is created. Now you have to create a decorator def and you give the name of the decorator as dec. It will receive as argument as another function. Let the argument be f, and inside it we write another function, sub function def wrap, which will add additional functionality to the function received by the decorator. Here end the parenthesis, give a colon inside it. What we are doing, we are printing one statement, print, and we are writing welcome to. After this print, we are calling the function f. Then we are printing with Python. What we have done, we have created a new function inside the decorator which is printing one statement before calling the function which is received. After that, it calls the function which was received and again writes a new statement. This function is to be returned. In the last, we write a return statement, return, and what we return, the new function which is created inside the decorator, wrap function. Our decorator has been written. Let's check the functionality of the normal function when it runs, func. If it runs, what it gives as the output, data science and machine learning. When it gives to the decorator, it returns a new function. This is an object which is received, therefore it is to be stored in the new object. New is equal to, we call the decorator, name of the decorator is dec. We pass in a function called as func. As function is an object, the name of the function can directly pass as an argument. Now call the new function, new. What it gives as the output, welcome to data science and machine learning with Python. Reusable functionality, we write another function def. func2. This is another normal function which is written by us. We are printing your tutor Parag Dhawan. Click on the cell, run the cell. You created new function, function2, and you have to pass it to the same decorator so that it can extend the behavior of the current function. The extension will be same, welcome to with Python, just the function, instead of having func, the function which is passed as an argument will be func2. We will receive new function, decorated function. At the output new is equal to, we are calling decorator with the name DEC and we are passing argument as func2. Click on the cell, run the cell, and then call new. See what's the output? Welcome to your tutor Parag Dhawan with Python. Now we see shorthand syntax for calling a decorator. You have decorator already written. DEC, it prints two statement, and the function which is received in the middle is done. Means it has a starting print statement, ending print statement, and in middle it executes your function. If I want to write a decorator for function3 at the rate, it should be wrapped by decorator function DEC, and then I define the function def func3, and in this function I am printing AI data visualization. Click on the cell, run the cell. Now decorator has been created and it returns a wrapped function of function3 with the same name as function3. If you call function3 now, func3, and execute, what you will see at the output is welcome to data visualization with Python. Restart the kernel. If you didn't had this decorator syntax and you define function3 and run function3, you will get data visualization only at the output. But if you create a decorator with the name DEC, we ran the decorator function, run the @ syntax, @ and DEC, means you are wrapping function3 with the decorator which is already written with the name DEC preceded by @. Click on the cell, run the cell, and then run function3 again. What is happening here? You are calling func3. You are returning new function which is accepted as func3 itself. func3 DEC, and you are passing func3 as an argument to the decorator. This is equivalent to writing @DEC. Click on the cell, remove this @DEC, run func3, run this line, and call func3. func3, this is object which is callable. You will get welcome to data visualization with Python. Output is same. We are writing decorator function with parameter, means decorator function is accepting a function which is having multiple parameters. For example, in this case we have a normal function div which is accepting two parameters, x, first as x and second as y, and it is returning the division of x and y. Return x divided by y. Click on the cell, run the cell. It has executed successfully. Now we call this function and store the result in res div 10, 20 and we print the value of res. Click on the cell, run the cell, you get the output as 0.5, but if you pass second argument as 0, then it returns a divide by 0 error. We write a decorator to handle this condition. Def decorator function name, in this case we are giving a name dec underscore div, which is accepting a function as an argument in f. In this case we will pass divide function and accept it in f. Now we inside it we write a wrap function, def wrap. It is having two arguments, first argument as a and second argument as b. F has two arguments, therefore a we can use a two argument inside wrap. First is a and second is b. We are checking if b is equivalent to 0. If it is so, then we are printing divide cannot be done, division cannot be done. If this is not the case, and we are returning, if this is not the case, means else division can be performed. If division can be performed, then we are returning call to the function f with the parameters a comma b. This is a sub function inside dec div function. The wrapper function should return a function. After the end of the wrap function, you have to in the end return function wrap. We have written our decorator. Now we write our normal shorthand syntax of calling the decorator. Select these two cells. How you will select? Click on the cell, press the escape key, press shift and press up arrow key. Two cells are selected. Click on this button, down button. These two cells will be shifted down. To precede it as a decorator, we give shorthand syntax as @ and decorator name dc underscore div. And we run this cell. Click on the cell, run the cell. Yes, decorator has executed successfully. We pass 10 and 0 as an argument to div function and print the result, check the output. Click on the cell, run the cell. The output is division cannot be performed. If we pass 10 and 20, 0.5 means it has handled divide by 0 exception. Main was there was a decorator function which was accepting a function which is having multiple parameters, therefore decorator with multiple parameters. If you are applying more than one decorator to a function, then this concept is called as decorator stacking. The order of evaluation of the decorator is bottom to top, means the innermost decorator will be applied first and the outermost decorator will be applied last. Let us see one example. You have two decorators. First decorator is accepting a function. Inside it has a sub function which is a wrapper which concatenates the output of our function which is passed as an argument with strong tag and returning a new function. Second decorator is accepting a function. It applies its wrapper in which it concatenates the output of our function with em tag and return that new function. Now to this function, to these two decorators we are passing greet function. What will happen? Your greet function will be passed to the strong decorator first because strong is innermost. That function will be for that function a new wrapper function is created which will be concatenated with the strong tag, and that function will be written which will be accepted as an output of this part. Means you have a function here which is giving an output strong, hello, strong. If we don't apply the outermost decorator, run this cell, function is written which is accepted as greet due to shorthand syntax, and we call the greet function, we get the output as strong, hello, strong. Now to this function which is written by this part, we apply one more decorator. What we do, we call the emphasis decorator, and the argument is a function written by this much part. For that function again a wrapper is created which concatenates the output of the previous decorator with strong tag, and the new function is written which is accepted as greet only. Means the name of the new function will also be greet. You click on the cell, run the cell. Now you are applying two decorators to the single function greet. It is accepted as a greet callable object. Run the greet function, and now you get emphasis strong, text hello, strong emphasis. If you alter the order of decorators, then the output will change. For example, in this case, for hello, emphasis was applied first and then strong was applied last. Therefore, output will be, if you run the greet function, strong, emphasis, hello, then emphasis, and in last strong. We have applied multiple decorators to a single function, therefore decorator stacking. General decorators are decorators which accept a variable number of positional argument or variable number of keyword arguments. We define one of such decorator, def dec_gen for general decorator, which will accept a function which is to be modified as an input or input parameter. Define a wrapper for this function. Inside this wrapper, it will accept variable number of positional argument by star args and variable number of keyword arguments by star kw args. Name arg and kw args is not compulsory. What we are doing inside this function, for this argument we are printing the argument. You can do any functionality, we are just printing it. Print. What we are printing? Arguments. This will print all the positional arguments. Then what we are printing? We are printing kwrs. This will print all the keyword arguments. After the wrapper functionality is defined, we are returning from generalized function. We have to return a function which is a wrapper function wa, which modified the functionality of f. It should be preceded by return statement. So we have defined our generalized function. Now we have to run this decorator on functions. We run this decorator with the syntax @dec_gen, which is a shorthand syntax, and after this shorthand syntax we define a function, def func. Func is not having any parameter, and inside it is printing a message hello. Click on the cell, run the cell. It has written a wrapper function and it is accepted as a callable in func. If you call func, this func is not having any parameter, so positional argument is empty and keyword argument is also empty. This general decorator, which is accepting variable number of argument, has modified the functionality of func via the wrapper function and it has returned the modified functionality in the callable object FUNC only. We have seen that it has run for 0 argument. Now we see whether FUNC runs for variable positional argument, wherein we pass 1, 2, 3. Click on the cell, run the cell, we see the output as 1, 2, 3. Again we call this callable FUNC, which is returned by the decorator, and we pass variable number of keyword argument along with positional arguments. Positional argument 1, 2, 3, 4, keyword argument A is equal to 1, comma, B is equal to 2, comma, C is equal to 3. Click on the cell, run the cell. You can see the output. It has 4 positional arguments and 3 keyword arguments, key value argument pair. Debuggable decorator means we are writing a decorator which can be debugged later. If you normally write a decorator, it overrides the metadata of the function which it is wrapping. It overrides the original function name, its docstring and its parameter. For example, here in this case you have defined uppercase as a decorator which is accepting a function, extending the functionality of the function, means the output of the function is converted into uppercase, and we are returning the extended wrapper. The normal function in this case is greet. It has a docstring as return of friendly greeting, and it is returning a string hello. We run the decorator, we run the greet function. Now we apply this uppercase decorator to the greet function. Uppercase, pass greet function as a parameter. A new wrapper function is created. That wrapper is returned and it is stored in decorated greet. Click on the cell, run the cell. This is normal execution of our normal routine of execution of our decorator function. When you see the name of the greet function, it is greet. When you see the docstring, return a friendly greet. But when you see the name of the decorated greet function, which is created as a wrapper function by us, it is returning as wrapper, means the original function name is lost. And when you see the docstring, then no docstring is given at the output. To retain the original function name and the docstring in the wrapper function or the extended function by the decorator, you have to import a module function tools. When you are writing the decorator, you have to run this line @function tool dot wraps and give it the parameter function which you are passing, and then write the wrapper function, return the wrapper function. Click on the cell, run the cell. We are decorating greet by uppercase decorator. Callable object will be returned. We are storing the callable object in decorated greet. Greet.name, greet.doc, return friendly function. Decorated greet.doc, return a friendly function. Now you have, it is giving the docstring of the original function which is wrapped by this decorator. If you want to see the name of the original function, then click on the cell, run the cell. You can see it is returning the original function name which is wrapped by this decorator. Using this information, you can debug from where the error is coming. You can trace the point from where the error is originating using this metadata information. Thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe and share.